So Granite State Transparency, Miss Urban, put out a video where the sheriff's department refused to accept her complaint, or I guess it was News Now Meth later. It was his complaint about attempted murder. And I am baffled at why they think it was attempted murder, other than they suspect that it was a member of law enforcement who was driving the private vehicle. There are places in my neighborhood where there are no sidewalks and cars pass me at that distance. There's places where there are sidewalks and cars pass me at that distance. There was nothing that I could see from the video that was inherently unsafe. The car didn't appear to be speeding. There was no screeching of brakes. There was no squealing of tires. There was no swerving. There was no acceleration. A car drove by News Now Meth later. Or Not Now Maybe Later. Technically, I guess his real name is Not Now Maybe Later. That dude's a meth head. I don't know if anybody else can tell this, but he's a meth head. Y'all are watching meth heads and drunks and shit, but congratulations. One more tack in the, or one more feather in the First Amendment auditor's cap. Yeah, was his second son went out drunk to audit a police station. I'm not drunk. I can smell alcohol in your breath from here, but I'm not drunk. Right, dude. I digress significantly. So in order to prove attempted murder, you have to actually prove the attempt part. You have to show intent. Now the odds of you or anybody getting that fine fella up on the stand to say, "Oh, yup, I was trying to kill him," it's pretty slim. Pretty slim. He's going to deny it, as most sane people would. And so how do you prove intent? Because we're not psychics. You have to show by their actions what their intent is. This is something that a lot of the retards in my chat never get, in my comment section never get. How can you prove intent? Well, you look at the action. So what a prosecutor would do to prove intent would be to show that the driver accelerated, that the driver swerved towards News Now Meth Lab, that the driver was driving excessively fast through a restricted speed area, etc., etc. The prosecution would try to paint the picture of reasonable inferences that a jury could draw from the facts to show the intent. Because again, you're not going to get a confession. So a law enforcement officer reviewing that video taken by a meth head you're like, well, why does him being a meth head have anything to do with it? Well, first of all, his subjective interpretation of how close things are, how far they are, his temporal awareness. Drugs affect your ability to be an accurate judge of things. And he's a meth head. So if they're not relying just on the video, which I relied on to look at, and I'm like, hey, it doesn't look like you're too close. But if you listen to his testimony is going to be, this guy came awfully close to me and I was in fear for my life and I believe he was trying to kill me. You're a meth head. You probably also have little bugs under your skin that you have to scratch out, right? I mean, you're a meth head. Your testimony's garbage. You're a meth head. And the video doesn't show what you need it to show. So getting upset over the sheriff for declining to open an investigation on that is silly. The video doesn't show what you need it to show. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed at how the people in this community can look at a video of someone clearly trespassing, like no questions about it. This dude's trespassed, and they're like, no, he hasn't trespassed. Ah! And then they see a car driving past an auditor in a parking lot, and that's attempted murder, kids. Fucking retarded. I don't know if I don't watch News Now Meth Lab. I don't sub him. I don't give News Now Meth Lab clicks because I don't support meth heads. Call me principled. But I do sub to Jamie, to Granite State Transparency. And I have a sneaking suspicion that she is not only a drama queen, but she likes to play the victim. And she's just outrageous. Throwing a fit over the dog locked in the car on a mild day when the owner was right there to get it out, saying that she was assaulted and battered, demanding blood over the guy knocking the camera out of her face. I mean, come on, she was confronting him. No jury's going to look at that and say, oh, well, I guess by the letter of the law. The jury's getting back, no, she was confronting him. She was starting it. She was intentionally driving him to that point. This is the thing with Furry Potato. This is why nobody wants to handle her lawsuit. It's because she is causing it. She's in there aggravating it. And while by the letter of the law, she may be 100% right, a jury won't go 100% by the letter of the law. And all you people who think they should right now, just remember how much in support of jury nullification you are. Reality is reality. And, yeah. Anyway, it's more fuel for the outrage machine, trying to get people outraged over something that they shouldn't be outraged about. The sheriff is right to refuse that. It's a waste of manpower and resources. It was not attempted murder. I didn't even see any infractions of the traffic code in it, or at least what I understand the traffic code to be. I mean, there was nothing there. You're showing a video of a car driving past somebody. Congratulations. Welcome to every shopping mall car lot in America. Every time you park your car and you walk into the shopping mall, there's cars driving past you. Is it all attempted murder? Come on, get with it. Anyway, drummed up fake outrage, trying to fuel the money-making machine because she can't sell enough shirts to keep her going. Make sure you save your money for News Now, Patrick. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.